right, let's go. We got it going on. How you guys doing? I'm all right. I hope you guys all right. I'm all right. You all right? I'm all right. Good to see you guys. Oh, let's get to the game last night. Big game last night in WNBA that everyone is talking about. Everybody was talking about, and everybody's talking about last night. Angel Reese is in the building. Angel Reese had to shoot up before the game. Jaquel Jones, who played huge last night, and the stars are out. The stars are out. Ted Lasso was out there. Here we go. First, Camilo Cardoso with the lay-in. And Chicago jumps out to a big lead up by 11. Here's Angel Reese with 1 over 10 points. There, 14-3 run for Chicago in the second quarter. As you see Teresa Weatherspoon looking on intently. But here we go. Here comes Brianna Stewart. Yeah, you know, I'm sorry. That's not, you know, it is. It is. You know, here we go. Comes back. Iskanu goes with the floater. And she hits that. You know, she hits that. Stewie comes in and has a great game. And the Liberty breaks down the lead down to 2 points to halftime. Here we come. Turnover. Iskanu gets the ball. She's looking for Stewie. Stewie with the lay. And New York has a 56-54 lead. And they did not look back. Here's Jaquel Jones, who had a fantastic game with the N1. And puts them on 62-60. Chicago couldn't get going. Here's Angel Reese for the record. Trying to keep Chicago in the game. New York 49% differential to fourth quarter entry Thursday. Best in the league, so you know they're coming to do their thing. Here's Iskanu with a deep three, splash. Oh man, Iskanu again goes. Finds Jaquel Jones. They had a great 1-2 game tonight. And here she is again. Slides up, flash. Gives New York a 78-72 lead as she pulls again and gives New York an 81-72 lead. And the game was over. The only thing that needed to be known was will Angel Reese get history? And yeah, she battles. Oh, but she got the ball taken away from her. She does get history and get the 10 points, 10 rebounds to keep the double-double going forward. But in a loss, Sky loses. The Liberty loses. Sky loses to the Liberty 91-76. And there's an interesting dynamic going on here as they had everything going on with this game. But I want you guys to hear what the ESPN host had to say about Angel Reese them losing.
The last 8 games, she scored 20 or more points. Let's go to the other side now. Yep. Despite the loss for Chicago, Angel Reese continues to make history. This woman basically wakes up as a double-double. I don't even understand. She's now extended her streak to 15 consecutive games. What has impressed you most about Angel's rookie campaign?
It's incredible. I mean, anytime, first of all, it is a blessing, in my opinion, as an analyst, as a sports fan, as a basketball fan. Anytime we get to watch history in the making, it's special. I don't care what the stat category is. I don't care what's happening. We are watching history in the making, and we cannot take this for granted. I called Angel Relentless Reese all through her college career, and she is showing that.
No, it's Angel Rebounder. Angel Rebounder.
That same relentless energy in the W, and it's been effective. But what people don't understand is offensive rebounding. Yes, it is effort, but it's also a skill. It's angles, it's timing, it's work ethic, it's bounce off the floor, all of those things. Angel, she did it at such an elite level in college, and for her to come and have that same impact in the W, one, her game has so much room to grow, but two, her floor, from her effort and the skill of rebounding alone, she's off to an incredible start. And again, like I said, she's making history. Anytime your
game of the year.
Took some overtime to get the time right. Had to lose a little mind to get my mind right. Finally realized, but in hindsight, you wanted the limelight. Me priority never once. You kept close but never really wasn't. I accept your lack of focus. Agree with all your choices. Needed you to need me. Needed you to see. Until I found the right direction, I think my reflection would agree. Had to find the me in me.
The Short Sport by King David Jordan.
All right. What's going on, everybody? And off the rip, we got to play the horn Oh, we got to play the, can we play the horn? Go ahead and play the horn. Off the rip, we have a super chat. Do we have that bombs? Go ahead and play that. We got a super chat. All right, we got to give that's my boy. You got to give my boy a bigger horn than that. Come on. Come on. You got to give him a bigger horn than that. Stop the music, give my man his just due. Shout out to my boy, Steven Soar. Steven, thank you for the super chat, my bro. Big up, King and Queen. Quick hello. I'm woke, bro. I'm at work. You at work? Watch it. Hey, listen. That's the place where I need you to be. Steven, thank you so much, my brother. Thank you so much, Steven, for coming through. Man, have a great day at work. Be safe out there today, man, over there across the pond in England. Man, Steven, have a great day. Glad you're here on the King Joe Show. And I'm not going to be all on today. We're going to come on 3 times today. So, Steve, we're going to be on about 3 times today. We're coming on back to back to back. We're going to be on all day today. I just want to start with this today. I don't know if you guys have seen, we just saw Angel Reese get her, 15 double-double. She got her 15 double-double last night. And Chicago, but the problem was Chicago lost. She got the 15 double-double, but Chicago Sky lost to the New York Liberty and pretty much gets beat really, kind of bad. It wasn't like really even close even. It wasn't even like a close situation. She got beat really, really bad. And they came out with a great lead. They came out and they took the lead over the first half. If you watched the game, you saw Kennedy Carter come out in the first half, and she completely balled out. Kennedy Carter came out and did her thing. And I keep telling y'all, Kennedy Carter is a beast. She's definitely a beast. A beast. All the way live. You might not like her. You might say, hey, she's little, thuggish, rugged, ball. But she's a beast. You know what I'm saying? She's definitely a beast, right? But what happened last night was interesting because Kennedy Carter started having back problems from carrying the team so much. She started having back problems for carrying the Chicago Sky last night. And I saw those back problems coming up, and I was like, ooh, it's a problem because it looks like her back is hurt. Yeah, we didn't find out what's going on with Kennedy Carter's back. I don't know if she's having back spasms or she took a couple of hard fouls because, she plays real reckless. I say a lot of people say she's West Westbrook. I think she's more like Kyrie Irving, but she plays reckless. She goes with reckless abandonment into that lane to get her points. And she really carried them in the first half. And she ended up last night with, how many did Kennedy have? She ended up last night with 22 points, 5 assists, and 1 rebound in 32 minutes of playing. 13 minutes, 22 points, 5 rebounds. But it looked like she was in a little pain, like she twisted something. Something went down with her back last night. But she definitely balled out. This definitely balled out. Balled out. Oh, we'll talk about this Serena Williams later today, Stephen. But this is the problem. It was a problem. And Heart and Soul said, and this is for the Reese's Pieces. Heart and Soul said it was close because Escalade was 0 for 6 until she started hitting threes in the second half, and she did. Escalade went crazy in the second half. It looked like it was a turn of events in the second half because the first half, it looked like Kennedy Carter was really controlling the pace of the game. She really was out there doing the thing. But then the second half, I agree. Monica Escalade came back and said, oh, no, not so fast, my friend. Not so fast. Not so fast. But it comes out, New York Liberty goes, and they really lose 91-76. And the person of the game, as much as we want to talk about Eskino, she had 21 assists, and Stewie, who came in the second quarter and really went off in the second quarter. Her second and third quarter were really huge. She missed some shots. I thought Stewie missed a lot of shots too yesterday that I thought she normally hits. But Stewie ended up with 19 and 19, 6 and 4. Eskino 21, 4 assists, 6 rebounds. But the player of the game to me was Jaquel Jones. Jaquel Jones. And if you guys really pay attention to what I've been saying, and I've been telling y'all for a while. I've been telling my Clarkies, those who are subscribed, make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your like and time. And hit that like and subscribe button. I told y'all last video, and I tried to prepare my Angel Reese's Pieces. I said, listen, it's going to be a problem coming up in these next games. We're going to really see what Angel Reese's got going on. I don't think she can keep on the tear that she was on. She's going to go back down to about her 10 points, 10 rebounds, 10, 12 points, 10 rebounds, shooting 4 for 12. I told you what was about to happen. And, I keep doing this. I understand why I don't have as many. No, but I keep telling y'all what's going to happen. Y'all need to like and subscribe because I kind of give y'all the up and up. When I'm really doing my analysis and I'm analyzing what I'm seeing, I'm telling you what's about to happen. And people got mad. The Angel Reese's Pieces got mad because I was like, hey, she's going to go back to 10 points, 10 rebounds, because she started to play the better teams. She plays New York twice. She plays the Aces and the Mercury. So they have a real big chance of losing about 4 out of the next 5. I told y'all what was about to happen. And I said, now she balls out here, y'all have something. I just don't think she is, because what these teams did and what I saw last night, and I called for this for the WNBA. I said, hey, Angel Reese has shown that if y'all leave her open, she's going to go for 20, 25, 26. She's shown that she's talented enough, and if you don't make her a priority on your defense assignments, she's going to go for 20 points, 18 points, and 12 rebounds. Right? 18 points and 12 rebounds. But, so what are you guys going to do? Are y'all just going to continue to let her go for 18 points and 12 rebounds? Are y'all going to continue to let her go for 20 points? Are y'all continue to, because she showed you that she will take advantage. A lot of people say that, hey, Katie, you hate Angel Reese. And I don't hate Angel Reese. I don't. I watch the games, and I see that teams are not game planning for her. I see that they're leaving her open for the 12 to 14-footer, and they're not putting a man on. But that did not happen last night. That did not happen last night. Last night, they said, Jacquel Jones, you got Angel Reese. And Jacquel Jones commits to shut her down. And she blocked Angel Reese's shot about 4 times last night. I'm talking about, it was ugly. I'm talking about ugly blocking the shot. The real MVP of last night's game, even though Eskanu came up big in the second half, but the real person that held it down last night was Jacquel Jones, who had 18 and 13. 18 and 13. And I try to tell y'all, because everybody's worried about this streak, and something's interesting going on there. It's an interesting dynamic that's going on in Chicago. Because, yes, Angel Reese completed her streak. And, yes, Angel Reese, she did what she was supposed to do, and she got the 10 points and 10 rebounds. But there's a problem brewing in New York. And I think that problem has to do with people see what's going on and what teams are there. People see what's going on and what teams are there. But this is the problem. And I said this is the problem in Chi-Town right here. Last night, Angel Reese, after she got a double-double, walked out to a sold-out New York crowd to a standing ovation. And that crowd knew that she got her record. They knew she got her record last night. And they showed their appreciation to Angel Reese for getting the double-double and keeping history going. But the problem is it's problematic. Because of something that Teresa Weatherspoon said last night that was really, really interesting. Really, really interesting. And this is what Teresa Weatherspoon had to say that was really interesting last night. Play that clip.
She goes hard, just like every player on this team does. She goes hard, and she's not out there for records. She's out there for wins. You know, we all are out there for wins, and she's putting in that work. And it just so happens every time you take a look at the stat sheet, there she is again in a double-double.
You couldn't tell?
Some cheers on the floor.
She's got Jacquel Jones waiting for her, you know, who disrupted that shot.
Twin Towers.
Great in the start she's had here with Lainey Hamilton.
Beebish scooped up by Ionescu. Her pass stolen by Cardoso, who lays it in. Liberty win the tip. Jones going right at Cardoso. Side won't take the shot. Gets by Ionescu. Special
They're going to lead in rebounds and they're going to lead in all this other stuff. They're going to talk about that. But at the end of the day, it's going to be a clog in the paint that they have going on, and that's going to be a problem. That's going to be problematic. Because you have two bigs that are basically playing in the paint, and that's going to be problematic. It's going to be problematic. And I said that during draft. And this is the issue. Cardosa is a number 3 draft pick. She's a top 3 draft pick. Angel Reese is a 7th draft pick, meaning she's a mid-round first rounder. And I said before the draft, I said, hey, I understand y'all love Angel Reese, but I'm taking Cardosa before I take Reese. I'm taking Cardosa before I take Reese. And people are like, what? I'm like, yo, you got to look at Cardosa. She's 6'7". She has good hands. She runs the floor. She's almost automatic from the field. And last night, when Cardosa was on the court, Chicago Sky had a good time. They had a lead. And normally what we're seeing is this. And I try to tell y'all, she's playing only 20 minutes. She got 20 minutes, had 8 points, 7 rebounds, and 1 assist. And we was looking at that. Me and my wife was looking at it, and my wife made a comment. My wife said, dawg, Jaquel Jones is a big girl. He said, Jaquel Jones is a big girl. I said, yes, she is. And we were sitting there, and I said, well, why they don't have Cardosa in the game on her? She wasn't in foul trouble. She didn't have any injuries. She was doing well. 7 rebounds. Now, I think a plus or minus, she had a minus. And it was a stretch where Angel got hurt. And when Angel got hurt, the other team went on the run. But that wasn't because of Cardosa. That's because Iskandar was hitting all them threes. And Jaquez Jones was dominating down low. Angel Reese could not guard Jaquez Jones. She could not. To all my Reese's pieces, she could not guard Jaquez Jones. But I told you guys this is going to happen. I said the next 4, they got a chance to lose 4 in a row. Which would be their last 5 or 6. 5 out of 6. Somebody said if their streak keeps going on, it's a problem. If Angel gets 4 more double-doubles, Victor J says if Angel gets 4 more double-doubles, she's the rookie of the year. I doubt that seriously. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think so. And because people are starting to see, wait a minute, you can't go 5 for 17. You can't go 5 for 17. This guy just cares about double-doubles. I mean, who cares if we lose? Cardosa sits on the bench, and she's far superior to Reese. Hey, Reese can't dribble, can't shoot, can't run, can't even jump. I didn't say that. That's not what I said. I should have read that to the super chat, but I just thought that's interesting. But I'm saying you have a huge player. I think Cardosa could be the next Shaq of the WNBA. 6'7", soft hands, plays defense. People are scared to go in there and shoot when Cardosa's in the game. They're kicking that thing out quick to shoot the 3 when Cardosa's in the game. And I don't understand what Weatherspoon is doing by sitting her essentially a whole entire half. They don't run plays for her. All right? They're not posted up. They're not running plays for her. And I'm like, why? What are you doing? What kind of, I was starting to think, because I was into all the hype. I was into the hype. I was falling into the hype of Chicago. And I said, Weatherspoon might be the coach of the year. Because she's dealing with Kennedy Carter. She's dealing with Angel Reese. She's dealing with Cardosa. But last night, it might have been a crack in the armor. It might be a crack in the armor. Because what I saw was Cardosa sitting on the bench. And this, for the first time, I saw Cardosa look a little bit perturbed. I saw her look perturbed. And I get it. Sometimes Cardosa, I be making jokes. I have jokes. But I like, sometimes Cardosa, I think she can take the game a little bit more serious. Sometimes I see Cardosa and I'm like, she's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? I think she can take it a little bit more seriously. But last night, for the first time last night, I saw she wasn't all the jolly giant. She was a little bit perturbed. And, they say the mom and T. Witherspoons are good friends, so changing that might not come. And I just don't understand it. You're getting dominated, and let's be honest. Angel Reese fans, I know y'all here. My Reese's Pieces, I know y'all here. But she got dominated last night. And we couldn't, for the life of me, sit there and say, why did you not put Cardoso in on Jaquez Jones? And then we thought about it. We said, hey, you couldn't play both of them at the same time. And I told you last video, I said, if you start the team, who you going to start that team with? Stewie or Angel Reese? Stewie had 19, 6, and 4. Angel Reese had 10 and 10 off 5 of 17 shoot. Guys, they got to make it make sense. I think make it make sense. And I think this is going to be a big issue coming up in the Rookie of the Year race. This is going to be a problem, a bigger problem than people are going to take. This is going to be a problem. This is something to pay attention to. Because what you have is two young, dominant post players. And right now, they can't play on the floor together. And the reason why they can't play on the floor together is this. Neither one of them have an extended jumper. Angel Reese is shooting like 10% from three for the year. I think it's worse than that. It's like she's doing horribly for the year for three. She's not a three-point shooter. And what they're saying is, okay, if we can match you straight up, it's a problem. Chicago has no advantage except for Kennedy Carter. If they can match you straight up, which New York can, because New York has Stewie and they have Jaquez Jones. And New York did something I hadn't seen the team do. New York put Stewie on Cardoso and had Jaquez Jones on Angel Reese, and it was over with for Angel. The game was that wrap. 5 for 17, 16 points and a -3. 10 points, 10 rebounds, and a -3 for the game. It was over with. And I've been telling y'all for the year, I said, hey, when we watch the film, teams are not gearing to stop Angel. They're gearing to stop Cardoso and Kennedy Carter, which Angel is taking advantage of. But now, teams are making that change. Make that change. Like Michael Jackson. Look the man in the mirror. It's a big problem brewing in Chicago, and you heard it here first. What's going on? Cardoso, listen, guys, listen to me. I know y'all not going to like what I'm saying. I know, especially the Reese's Pieces. Y'all not going to like what I'm saying, but listen to me. Hear me out. This is the issue. Cardoso, got to get her the ball. You got to get her more playing time. But that means that you may have to sit Angel Reese. Listen, thank you guys for your time. We're going to come up 2 more times today. We got to talk about Caitlin. We got to talk about my CCs. They play tonight at 7:30. We'll give you a game preview of the Clarkies. Clarkies, what's up? You know what I'm saying? He said Angel was tired last night. Tired for what? Oh, the double-double? The back-to-back? I hear you, Key. I hear you. It may be possible. Key, listen. I'm going to tell you. Just listen to me now. I'm trying to tell you. I'm telling you from my analysis. It's going to be a struggle for the Nets, maybe for 4 games. Till the break, it's going to be a struggle. Y'all play New York again. Y'all play the Mercury. And y'all play the Aces. She's going to have to play better than she played last night. This is the thing. If they go 0 for 4 in this next stretch, which they have an opportunity to do, and Fever wins 1 or 2 of the next game, might be a wrap for Angel Reese in the Rookie of the Year. Unless she keeps that double-double. They got to be some huge double-double. They got to be 18 and 12, 25 and 10, 27 and 10. You know what I'm saying? They got to be all that. They get a little rest. I think the Liberty's next game is... They play the Liberty again. Oh, my God. They play the Liberty again on Tuesday. They play the Aces on Tuesday. No, they play the Liberty again tomorrow. They play them on Saturday. So they play them again tomorrow. So she get a day's rest. They play Liberty again tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Then they play Tuesday at 10 p.m. They got Asia Wilson. Then August 15th, they got the Mercury. It's a tough stretch. We're going to see how they do. Listen, I thank you guys for participating, being a part of the show. We'll see y'all a little bit later today. It's your boy King Joe. Y'all be good. Peace. Oh, he said the Liberty also had a back-to-back. So they ain't trying to hit that. Cardoso's, they ain't trying to hit that. They said Liberty had a back-to-back too. What's up with it?